Can Trump really, truly be gagged? Let's look into this. Hello, everybody. Hey, it's me, Dee Sparta, and welcome to my channel. Oh, me, oh my, oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my. It's a morning. I wasn't expecting to record today. I thought I would do it tomorrow because today, later on, I have a hot date with my wife celebrating 14 years of marriage. Our anniversary is coming up on the 24th, and I'm excited. But I wanted to get some readings done, and I woke up feeling great, full of energy, and I was like, you know what? Let's do it! So if you're not familiar with my channel, who I am, like I said, I am Dee Sparta. My name is Dee. I'm a psychic medium. I do tarot readings, psychic readings, and we cover things from true crime to K-pop. So I do it all basically here. So yeah, it's a little different. And we're going to cover Trump today. Oh yeah, Trump has been in the news. And while I've been taking time resting and recovering from just overworked and overstressed and sick with whatever I got, doctors are trying to figure some stuff out. But yeah, so I've been watching a lot of the news, watching what's going on in the House, watching what's going on with Trump, and I've been wanting to get into this. Yes, I still have a really giant marathon video for my K-pop fans. You guys, I'm going to be recording that either later today or tomorrow. As I promised, it's going to happen. It's for BTS Matinee Line. I will get all into that. But we're going to focus on Trump today. Now, if you want to learn a little bit about the case and what I'm talking about, gag order, and it's in New York, this gag order that was apparently violated. You can learn a little bit about that, or you can jump on ahead. I have chapter links down below, and you can get straight to the psychic reading. It's up to you. So, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button and comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts on all of this. I know I'm completely just mind blown myself. Hello, my friends, and thank you for sticking around with me today. Wow. I got this mood lighting on because I got candle lit and everything's flickering, so I'm not wearing my glasses because it was causing problems. But still, let's get into all this. What's going on? So, Trump has got several cases going on out there. He's got several indictments. And today we are focusing on what's going on with the fraud case in New York with Judge Engren. So, Trump, this case is about there's like 34 felony counts of falsifying business records in the first degree. That's kind of like the basis, but a lot of it, there's also but falsifying business records is normally a misdemeanor. But when we're looking at the intent, the reason why to falsify, it can become a felony, and that's what we're looking at here. And the judge has already ordered Trump to begin the dissolving all of the Trump businesses. Any businesses tied with Trump Foundation, Trump LLC, you name it. And this does not make Trump happy, okay? And when Trump's not happy, Trump seems to lash out and say things, and a lot of the stuff that comes out of his mouth is ridiculous nonsense, and it's like name calling that you pick. Little kids in elementary school are like, "Oh, you're pee-pee pants." That's what I expect. That's what we get from Trump, a former president. It's disturbing, to say the least, okay? But anyway, he, while in court, put on his social truth network, I guess you would call it, tweeted, posted. It was a shitty move. He pretty much violate he he posted about the law clerk and the judge, and kind of insinuated that this law clerk is in with some other senator. I mean, it was, is having some affair. I mean, it was gross. And that pissed the judge off. You don't go after me. You don't go after my people. You don't go after the witnesses. You don't go after the prosecution. You don't go into any of this. And he ordered Trump to delete this post, remove it immediately, have it completely removed. And he issued a gag order saying no more. This post needs to be gone and nothing like this again. You need to shut the fuck up, Trump, basically. Now, apparently, the boy didn't do that completely. While he did remove it from the social truth network, whatever, he has a website, and on his website he has a page of in case you missed this, and he posts his post there, ones that he wants people to see. And guess what was up there? Yes, the same post that the judge said, no, remove that immediately. This was not done on the website. Now, if you're familiar with an independent news network here on YouTube, the Midas Touch, they reported that that it was found on the website, and that news got to the judge that very night, and the judge, that pissed him off. The point there, he was, the very next day, he was like, 17 days later and it's still up. And he asked the attorneys, what is it that you can say to convince me to not send Trump to jail? Basically, he was like, I'm sending the motherfucker to jail unless you could give me a good reason here, folks. And the attorneys were like, it was just an oversight on their behalf, everyone's behalf. We just didn't think about it, basically. So the judge ruled on that. He said he was going to rule on this later in the day, and sure enough, he did. And no, Trump is not going to jail this time, but he was fined. He was fined $5,000. $5,000 for some people, it seems like that would be a lot, and others are like, he's a billionaire, that should be easy. But if you also realize he's been falsifying his records, he's not a billionaire. I don't really know how much money this little kid has, this little brat. I'm telling you. He is a scam and a shame for our nation. Whew! But he's now been fined and been warned. Do it again, and I'll send your ass to jail. Do you think that this is going to silence Trump? Do you think Trump's going to be able to hold back and not lash out anymore? I have not known the man to ever be able to do that. His attorneys have a huge job on their hand, and so does Trump's staff, to the point where you're supposed to do what your boss says, and like attorneys, you're supposed to do what your clients want. But if your clients keep breaking the law, how long are you going to stick around being his attorney? Think about it. How many times has Trump lost attorneys? How many of his attorneys are going through processes of being disbarred? This is not a good situation for these attorneys. Trump is really fucking over a lot of people's careers. For anybody taking a chance on him, it's scary. So I want to do a reading to see if this is going to silence him. Now he's got other cases, and the judges in these other cases, well, there's one judge who hasn't given him a gag order, but she has no experience, makes a lot of mistakes. She's in Florida, and she was appointed by Trump. So there could be, I've covered her, this judge in a reading in the past. I might link it up here for you in case you want to see. But so the other judges, they have all pretty much been putting gag orders on Trump and warning him, do not threaten, and putting in specific details of what the expectations are. Trump saying, I'm being silenced. No, you can't intimidate witnesses or those who can become witnesses, or the prosecution or the judge or the judge's staff. There's specific guidelines. So it's not actually going to hinder Trump. Trump can still campaign. He just can't threaten people in cases where he's being sued. In his indictments, okay? That's the line. That's the line we're drawing here. So I want to get into this reading, and I want to see how, I think Trump can be good for a couple of days, but I just don't think he has lasting power, Maybe he'll surprise me. Let's see what's going on in his head. Let's see if he's going to take this judge seriously or not. Woo boy. All right, everyone. Welcome back again. We're going to get into the psychic reading. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the like button. Comment about what your thoughts are on this reading. And I got to tell you, I am feeling really connected. And as I was meditating beforehand, I sensed my grandpa, Stuart, he just being right here and helping me, and I feel very protected, and I feel like I sensing Trump's energy, and yeah, so not a surprise here, folks. The first card I pull out is the Three of Wands. He's looking back, trying to figure out how he got into the situation. It's like he realizes there's a whole lot of stuff. He's got choices going forward. He recognizes there are choices. I don't know what he thinks of these choices. Well, I'm not happy with it. But yeah. Okay, so the Page of Cups here is reversed, so remember, wands are a lot of that fire energy, and it's our actions and behavior. And then we got cups, which is water, and it's our core, it's our spirit, it's our emotions. And page is naive and energy. We often are dealing with just really young, youthful, and so it's immature, very immature, negative. Yeah. Holy shit. Let's see here. We gotta shuffle this up. But yeah, there's he's very, very, very immature. He's feeling he is not feeling very secure. He's very disappointed in his law team. He blames them. So he's looking to see who he can blame and throw under the bus, basically. So he's not the reason why he got the gag order. I think he's going to try and push the narrative. I think that's basically when the attorneys were like, oh, this was an oversight that the post was left up. I don't think it was an oversight, but it's definitely, he's going to paint it as such, is what I'm seeing here. Yeah. He's trying to come up with ideas here. New plans. He's trying to think up of new ideas, and that's where you get the Ace of Swords. It's the beginning of coming to new ideas. Swords is your mind. He's thinking. He's trying to think of how he can still say what he wants without getting busted. He really thinks that they could possibly really put me in jail. Yeah, no, he's trying to come up with some new ideas. He's trying to find new options. He's not very smart about it. No. We got the King of Swords here. The King of Swords is someone who's got a sharp tongue. He really thinks of himself as this smart, very intellectual and in charge, but he's actually very manipulative and cruel. But he thinks he is this motherfucking genius. We've talked about this before when I've done his readings. He really thinks he's going to outsmart the judge. Oh yeah. He's going to outsmart. Here is the Ace of Pentacles. He thinks he can still save his businesses, okay? He still thinks he's got plans and ways to manipulate new ideas to keep his family, the family business going. He's in denial now because he's scared. He sees himself as this man, and this card pops up here all the time, the Nine of Cups. This case against him, this fraud case, is saying that he has manipulated his financial records to try and make himself seem like he has a lot more money than he really does. Trump equates wealth with intelligence. So what we're seeing here in these cards is he thinks he still is fucking Einstein. He thinks he still has all of this grandeur and people are still going to see. He's like, I'm telling everyone these are all lies, that, I am a billionaire. I have all this money. You can't take me down. And he's going to keep wearing this, because this is who he believes he really is. So do I think it's going to silence him? Well, this card keeps popping. The Five of Swords, you remember 5, it often has to do with some kind of conflicts, and so there's arguing. Trump is not hearing it. He's being told, oh my gosh, my cat just snuck up behind me over here. Loki! She's freaking me out, girl. Freaking me out. Oh, I think she's gonna rest and take a nap up there. Sorry, she distracted me. But I think I needed her presence. I really do right now. Because there is just... I am seeing Trump, okay? Red in the face. And the attorney's just looking at him like... And I'm hearing, you need to take this seriously or we're gone. And you don't have anybody else, Trump. Who else is going to take your case? It's a back and forth going on. Trump doesn't want to appear weak or that he has been defeated. He is going to try and distract somehow. He might take this out on somebody else. Whew, okay, here's the Moon card. He's going to be using lies and deception to try and still get his way. He thinks he can still cloud everyone's, keep everyone, keep blinders on so people aren't seeing the truth, what's happening around. This MAGA movement He really thinks that he's got that control over, and as long as he keeps getting praises from these people, all's good. But the Nine of Wands here is reversed, and this the person is running. He is holding on to a lot of past grudges. He is so mad at Cohen. Cohen to him, he thought was like, okay, so, I was going to say his number one. I think of, when I see this, I thought of, Star Trek with Picard and his number one, Riker number one. But then you also, if you go watch Batman with Jack Nicholson and Michael Keaton, and Nicholson's Joker is like, "You're my number one." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and he felt betrayed by. Yeah. Yeah, he wants Cohen dead. I will tell you that right now. There have been death threats, and Trump is definitely, I'm not going to say he's saying, well, yeah, he is. He's definitely been pushing people to, encouraging people to do this in really shady ways. And with Cohen being in this case, it's really very upsetting to him. Yeah. So I don't see he's going to let go and not continue causing troubles. No, I don't. Here's the Six of Swords, and it's reversed. This is like running away. But he is holding back because of all his hatred and wanting to be the best. So, yeah, he's still trying to live the limelight. When he was on TV, he was, the Apprentice show, and he is still thinking he's got that power. He still thinks he's top dog here, and his family is still intact. He really believes that the Trump family, the Trump name, is still gold. And that's where he thinks he's worth so much more than what he has because, well, his branding. And he really, really, really believes this. So he's not going to back down in this case. It's gonna, yeah. He's too hot. He's too angry. We got the Ace of Cups here reversed, and he's not thinking straight. He is... He can't trust anyone. He can't trust anyone. And he doesn't, and he's hates the idea of having to block or repress his emotions. And so I see him lying, saying, yeah, I'll follow suit, keep you guys. I think he believes that he can convince his attorneys to stick around, that he'll play good. But I'm gonna see, thing is that he might start doing, is he going to take it seriously for the other cases too or not? Or is he going to just keep flying off the handle in the other cases? Okay, so we got a bridge. So let's see what the bridge is going to connect here. Okay, so we got the flowers. This is the Lenormand deck. Flowers in this kind of scenario, I'm going to tell you, folks, I'm looking at this, and it's like there's some kind of an agreement, some kind of gift. it's coming out that he parked. Why did he do this in the first place? I'm not sure. It just seems like he's being stupid. But yeah, the flowers, you give them as a gift, and it's like showing appreciation. But there is some kind of bribery. I'm thinking there's some bribery going on. Yeah, to keep secrets. Yeah, here's 26. Here's the diary, the book. 26 here. We're dealing. It's so. Yeah, there is something definite secret dealing with a gift. I wonder what this is about, because how is this linked to the gag orders? Him having to shut up. Well, he's gonna cause confusion. He's still gonna. This is 43, the maze, and you see all the people wander in this maze. This is trying to create frustration, trying to create confusion, and separating people. He's like trying to show that he's got favorites. And then he's also about punishment here. And this is card 11 here. And wanting to punish those who have wronged him. I've done all this for you. You know you're supposed to be on my side. This is a lot with Cohen. Cohen, he feels like, I did all this for you. I made you, you had all this stuff, money, and you knew all the deals going on. You knew my secrets. Now it's coming out, and he wants to punish Cohen. And the other card that flipped here is 16, which is the stars. You see the zodiac sign here symbolizing the stars. And we're looking at, this is his motivation. His motivation is to punish. And that's why he's posting all this horrible stuff. He's not going to be able to continue. How the judge is going to handle the situation, it's probably on how extreme Trump is with his posting. Trump might think he's being like sly, and because if he doesn't use specific names, it just gives them fake names, but to try and insinuate things, because he might think he could get away with, well, I didn't actually say this was them. That's what I'm seeing here. He's gonna be trying to pull some tricks to let him continue, and I think he's gonna try and manipulate MAGA to rise up against the judge. And be like, hey, it's them, not me. I'm kind of seeing this. I see attorneys getting ready to turn in notice to leave. They might leave, and Trump might say, well, it's because, I fired them because, they left the post up or something. He's gonna try and make himself look clean on this. He's a mess. So folks, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you appreciate it. I do appreciate you. I really appreciate you and all your do for me and helpful. Just remember, if you need personal readings, please go to my website, dsparta.com. I have a sale right now going on where readings, are from $10 to a couple hundred, but you can get a personal reading from me. And you can also join my Patreon and be part of the Discord and get access to special readings and special posts of mine. And the Discord server You can also be part of the Discord server by becoming a member of this channel by hitting the join button for $5. And you will gain access to the Discord server. And there's a lot going on in there. It's a really fun and good space to discuss, go back and forth without there's no maliciousness, and and I've not had to mute anybody or ban anybody because everyone there is doing great. Everyone there treats everyone with respect, and I really appreciate that. I see a lot of that in the comments below, and you guys are great. I really appreciate all you. You're like little Spartans, you're warriors with dignity and pride, and I love it. Folks, remember, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I'll be seeing you around next time. Bye.